Hi guys, my name's Elizabeth and welcome to Closet Comfort. Sorry if it's a little echoey today, but I'm in my old room at my parents' house this weekend, and also my hair's wet because I wasn't going to wash my hair today. It was going to be a no wash day, but then found out I had an apartment tour to go to and I don't want to go into my new apartment, potential new apartment, with greasy, dirty hair. So last minute wash and now she's frizzy. It's fine. I wanted to give you guys an update on where I am in my 2023 low buy year. So if you guys haven't already seen that video, go ahead and watch it. I'll have it linked up above for you guys. But in 2023, I'm doing a low buy year. I'm giving myself 2 shopping periods, one in June and the other one I want to say was like late December, early January of next year. And in both of those shopping periods, I'm only going to allow myself to buy 5 pieces each, is kind of what my parameters are. And throughout the year, I'm keeping a wish list of items, and if I need to do replacements, then I can. And that's actually what I did in January. So I want to give you guys some updates, and we'll just kind of go over how that affects the rest of the low buy year. So I did purchase 2 new pieces, and I'm getting rid of 2 pieces as well. So the first piece that I'm getting rid of are a pair of black heels. So this is the pair of heels that I had already purchased. I only wear them twice because they don't fit me properly. My foot keeps sliding out of them, and I have 2 options with that. Either I can fix it by getting a little shoe pad back here. I have used those in the past and they haven't stuck inside of the shoe very well. So it wasn't my favorite way to fix this. Or I could try to sell them. So I ended up listing these on Facebook Marketplace this weekend. I'm gonna see if I can sell them. Hopefully I do. And I decided to replace them with a more comfortable work shoe, because some front desk offices, you don't have to do a lot of up and down walking around. For myself, I do. The woman that I work directly for, she is all the way at the back of our office. So whenever I have to go to her desk, I'm walking pretty far. So I need to make sure that I'm comfortable. I'm also in charge of like our mail room and handing out mail for the week. So I need to be comfortable when I'm walking around. And while I think you can definitely find a shoe style like this that is comfortable, if it's too big on you and your foot is constantly sliding out, that's not going to be the best walking shoe. So I ended up finding these black wedges. They have this elasticated strap right here. So it's not the fanciest black shoe, but I think it's very practical for an office environment. So this is something that I definitely think is going to last me a long time, be very practical, and I already wore them this week and I love them. So this is a replacement that I'm doing. These just didn't work out the way that I'd hoped that they would. I think they're so sleek and beautiful, and I hope that somebody gets a ton of use out of them. But these just fit me better. I ended up sizing down when I went back looking for heels, so I sized down and it works out great. So these fit me a lot better. They're definitely more comfortable, and yeah, I'm just excited about these. The second item that I'm going to go ahead and replace is an item that I also purchased within the last year. As you guys know, I gained weight in the last year. My body was just going through some different changes, and so I pretty much ended up with a mostly new wardrobe, which is why I want to do a low buy year this year, is because I'm overwhelmed by the amount of shopping that I did last year, and I just need to nix that. So one of the pieces that I purchased last year was a new like dressy coat, and this is when I was starting to care about what fabrics I was using, but at the same time I was still a sucker for a nice looking coat and a good deal. So I ended up with this tan colored fancier jacket with a little tie waist, super cute. However, it's 100% polyester. Within a few months of me wearing this, there's so much pilling going on. It's just not, it's not lasting. It's not gonna hold up for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my deep pillar to it. I'm gonna clean it all up, and I'm gonna try to sell that as well. We're gonna get rid of that piece. And I ended up thrifting a replacement jacket, and it's actually like one of my dream jackets to have. It is a blend of wool and cashmere with a polyester lining on the inside, which I don't mind if the lining is polyester, but the exterior of it, I do want to be made out of durable materials. With the exterior of it being made of wool and cashmere, I was so excited to find this. It's also in the color black, which for me, I just think that for a black dressy jacket, it's just gonna go with more things than my tan one was going to, especially because the majority of my shoes that I wear in the winter time are black. So just for my outfit sandwiching, just for putting together outfits, it makes more sense for myself to have a black jacket. It's literally so long and perfect. A little bit of gapping here, but it's actually not too bad. Like, it's pretty spot on. Minimal amounts of buttons, which I like because I never button my jackets all the way anyway. Definitely needs a wash. It has some kind of like, I don't know, maybe like a slight animal fur, like some kind of like a white cat or something, which is fine. It doesn't smell, which is great. I'm gonna put it on a gentle cycle in my washing machine, and I do have a Woolite gentle wash that I'll put just like a little bit of that in with this, and then I'll let it air dry. And that's what I'm gonna do, because girlfriend doesn't have the money to be taking things to the dry cleaners, but that's what I do with all of my wool and cashmere pieces, is I just put them on a gentle cycle with some Woolite, and I've never had any issues with it. So you can hand wash them, or you can spend the money to take them to the dry cleaners, but that's just what I found works for me and my budget. But yeah, I'm obsessed. My boyfriend spilled Red Bull on it this morning. It's fine. I was gonna wash it anyway, so no biggie, but I was like, of course. I just love it. So let's do some price comparison. The coat that I'm getting rid of and I'm hopefully gonna sell, I paid $75 plus tax for that. And again, 100% polyester, like not great fabrics. The coat that I thrifted, which this is my second coat that I've thrifted this year, and just thrift your coats. Why? Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back. I'm definitely gonna be thrifting my coats from now on, because you can find some amazing jackets at the thrift store. I found my trench coat this year there. Love it. But before I get too off topic, the coat that I thrifted, like 24 bucks for wool and cashmere. Like the perfect length, perfect color. It's a little bit big on me, but personally I don't care. I do want my coats to be oversized, so it's perfect. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way and you guys know that I did kind of cheat, what does that mean going forward? So my shopping for this year, we've narrowed down that I only want to buy 10 pieces for the entire year of 2023. Because I did buy technically 2 pieces outside of my June spending period, which would be 5, I am going to only purchase 3 new pieces in June. Even though these are replacement pieces, ultimately I do want to dwindle down the size of my wardrobe. So I don't think it's conducive for me to go ahead and still allow myself to purchase 5 other pieces. And I have so many items that in this last month, I did not wear all of my winter pieces. I did not get good use out of all of them. Doesn't mean I won't, but I definitely don't see a need for any other new items in my winter wardrobe right now. I do have a wish list of items that I would like to get, but none of it is time pressing. I have so many pieces that I'm perfectly fine to wait and to make sure that I find the perfect additions to add into my wardrobe, where I can consider the fabrics, I can consider the price, where I'm sourcing it from. Is it from a thrift shop? Is it from an ethically sourced place? Is it fast fashion? I do want to do my best to stay away from fast fashion, but this definitely is new to me and is not something that I expect myself to be perfect in. So there is a hierarchy of how I'll be shopping my clothes. Thrifting is going to come first on a hierarchy, and then if I can't thrift what I'm looking for, then I'll go into like a consignment shop or somewhere that's a little bit nicer, a little bit more curated. If I still can't find it there, then I'll go ahead and I'll look at the sales with different stores, and I'll try to go for stores that are more ethical, but those tend to be very expensive, and I personally don't have the budget for that. And I also want to touch base about how I'm feeling with my low buy, since it has been a month since I've started it. So there have been some changes, and I'm actually moving again. I just moved a couple months ago, and I'm moving again, hopefully this time to a place where I'll be there a lot longer. But I'm very excited. So I'm currently in the middle of apartment shopping again, and we'll see what happens. But that means that I'm definitely in a place where buying new clothes is like the last thing on my mind. It's the last thing that I need to be spending money on right now. So instead, I'm focusing on putting together a list of things that I'm gonna need when I go to the new apartment, and really finding a space that is gonna be more tailor-made to me than my current situation. Like I said, my big focus is shopping for the apartment right now and figuring out what I need. So I just wanted some everyday plates, and I found these ones at the thrift store. You can see how pretty they are. I love them. And for the 2 plates, I spent $2.99. So this was an awesome steal. For those of you that care, I'll show you what it says on the back, and you guys can tell me if this is good or bad, but I was like, ooh, England, okay, cool. But I've always really been obsessed with this like more homey style, like handmade style. And the glazing on it is so smooth. I completely lucked out yesterday. I need to be in full-blown savings mode right now, and shopping again for clothes is last thing on my mind. So I'm so grateful that I had already started the 2023 low buy year, and it's just motivating me more to keep on going with it. So that's the update for today, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.